Well, before we knew we were going to be right there in it, and like that Stanford crew and that USC, they're both fantastic crews. But we knew that we'd been coming along and doing pretty well, and we knew that the water was going to get a little bit rough at times, and we said, like we are a good team and a good crew, and like that can reward, like they have to row together, and they're going to show a lot of heart, and we're not the biggest crew out there, but they definitely show they've got a lot of heart and a lot of fight in them, and. But that was I don't use the word epic too often, but that was some epic conditions, and I think an epic race. And we were just kind of joking around like, oh, there was some thunder and lightning going on during that race, and the weather was kind of crazy too. So, so I'm really very proud of them. And I know in 2 weeks that USC crew and that Stanford crew, they're going to be firing on all cylinders. So we got a big challenge ahead for NCAAs.
Now, as an overall solid performance from your team, talk about maybe some of the surprises out there. What you saw
for us, I mean, I'm not really surprised that any of, for the 4 and the novice 8, they were both seeded first coming in. We knew that they were going to be right there in it. Maybe for the novice 8 to win by open water, and how impressive that was. I'm really impressed with them, and really impressed with Coach Pettycomb for putting that together, and especially since we had in our 3 other crews, varsity 8, second varsity 8, and 4, there were 7 freshmen in those groups. So that class of 2014 is quite good. And then the 4 they're undefeated all year long, and Coach Nevin's been doing a fantastic job with them. And one of the women, she's been out for over a month with mono, and this was her first race since March today. And we were kind of joking. She's a novice, so she just started rowing. And Amanda Atkinson gave her a lot of credit for stepping in. And we were kind of joking around like, oh, that was a 6-week taper that she had. And then the JV8, that Stanford boats, they've been rocking, and we know that that was going to be a tough race, and we knew. But I give our team a lot of credit for holding off USC, holding them off, because it looked like going into the final race, as long as our varsity did reasonably well, we were going to win the team. And for us, the team and championship is what it's all about.
So what does this championship mean for you going into NCAAs?
Well, it's our 4th in a row, and 7th in 8 years. So. When I think of all that, like, wow, like that's some pretty. I'm really proud of everyone that's put in the work to get that done. And for NCAAs, I mean, we've last 3 years we've come in 3rd, 2nd. So we got to get it done. So, but I know that Princeton's really good, and Stanford's really good, and USC's really good, and Brown's doing well in Virginia. So, getting on the podium at NCAA is really tough. And but we'll be ready. We're up for it.